Hello again, whiskey friends. We got Bardstown Discovery Series 8. We're going to break this down. Let's see how we like it. Alright. Take off the label there. Cork pop. Maybe. Oh, that's embarrassing. What's happening here? Oh, this is like a whole nother layer of plastic around this thing. There's like tape on this thing. That's what I get for doing this live. Alright, hang with me here. So, we're getting into Bardstown Discovery that's got this extra layer of parafilm all over it. Oof. Definitely can't knock them for the seal. You looking at this thing? Alright, let's see if I can knock them for the cork, though. Decent bounce. Alright. So, Discovery Series 8. Gonna pour this into mash and drum glass. Cheers, Jason. So, was just able to pick this up. I had this at Pours in the Park for the Junkies event, but haven't had a proper sit down with it until now. Let's do the stats on this thing. So, Discovery Series number 8, 66% Kentucky 12-year, 78% corn, 10% rye, 12% malted barley. Okay, that's a pretty good percentage too, 2/3 of it. Then we got 17% Indiana, 7-year. Now this is a 51% rye, so it's a Indiana rye. 6% of it's also a 6-year Indiana rye, but that one's a 95.5. So we got 2 MGP ryes in here. Well, theoretically MGP. I don't know if you can say that these days. 7 years though, yeah, MGP. And then 11% Ontario 12-year, 100% corn. So I'm going to run through the 8 here. We'll give this one a good go through. Price-wise on this, I paid $145 for this. So price on the Discovery Series is getting higher. And then we'll compare it back to Discovery 7, which also had that same Ontario 100% corn in there. When it comes to me in this Bardstown series, so number 2, number 3, and number 4 of the Discovery series were all home runs. The Discovery 3 is one of my favorite whiskeys ever. Number 5, I didn't buy. I got a sample of it, and I didn't even buy it. I did get number 6, and I did get number 7, but neither of which were my favorite. Now, number 7 that we'll compare this to had 21% of the Ontario 12-year 100% corn whiskey. And I felt like that's what brought down number 7 for me. Every time I've had this, thereafter the neck pour, it's gotten a little shakier for me, and I think it's that corn whiskey aspect. So we'll see if that holds true here. Now, what is different about the 8 versus the prior 3 releases is that there is no Tennessee. There is no Dickel in this. So let's get into it. See how we like it. Cheers, everybody. First impression, the nose is really good. So we're going to go down the nose, and then we'll break down the taste, the feel, the balance, and the finish. Nose is oakier than I was expecting. I guess that 12-year Kentucky's holding it up quite a bit. Lots of fruits going on here. Apples, maybe even strawberry. It's kind of bouncing in between some red fruits and apple. Heck, even some citrus on there. Actually, I just got some lemon. Probably coming from that MGP rye. Now I'm getting orange. Yeah, this is bouncing all over the place. Let's give it a fair shot here. So lots of fruits. Man, it's like a fruit punch Jolly Rancher. Interesting. Now it's getting salty. Okay, I got a salted caramel there. This is going all over the place. What an interesting nose. Excited to taste it off the nose. Really fits the season. I mean, take an apple, salted caramel all over it. All right. Nose has me excited. Now, when I had this at Pours in the Park, it was out of a little tiny plastic glass, if I remember. So it didn't really get the nose a good feel. I did like the taste based off of that. But we'll see if it holds true here. Okay. That's very good. It's got a lot to break down there. That's a good blend. Okay, I'm digging it. Up front, there's a subtle sweetness to it. Mid-palate is where this thing starts to sing, and there's a point between mid-palate and the finish that it really takes off. It also, it kind of stuns me in my tracks right there at that point. So up front, let's break it down up front. Up front initially on the tongue. Man, there's that part mid-palate and finish that gets me each time. I really want to break that thing apart. Up front, sweet cream. So subtle, not too aggressive, not giving you too much, but just a sweet cream kind of note. Oh, man. Man, that escalates. And then it finishes with the banana nut bread. Try and break down mid-palate here. Oh, chocolatey. Quite chocolatey. The banana nut bread. Okay. A little bit of cherry on this finish too. It really takes off after mid-palate, going into that finish. Okay, getting that salted caramel, mid-palate. Chocolate again. All right, got the apple there. Now that I'm getting apple on the finish, caramel. Wow, this fits the season. This is a good fall whiskey. As all the leaves around my property fall down around me, and I'm drinking whiskey rather than raking those leaves behind me. No, this is a good fall whiskey. Oh, I like this a lot. Okay. Digging this more than I thought. Okay, let's take a step back. Okay, so Nose was good. Taste has a lot going on. Really strong finish. I'm still tasting it right now. It's got banana, it's got apple, salted caramel, chocolate. So it all kind of lives in that range. Would I recommend it for, I think it was 145? Yes. This is a recommend so far. I'm going to compare it back to Discovery 7. I don't think Discovery 7 is going to hold a candle to this one. I think this is good redemption on the part of the Discovery series. Discovery 7 by comparison. So this one we got a Drowning Pheasant glass. Thank you, Dan, for this one. I think the Kentucky bases of these are different, by the way. They are. So the Discovery 7, just to kind of recap this one if you hadn't had this one before, this is a 31% Kentucky 12-year, 75% corn, 13% rye, 12% malted barley, then a 25% Kentucky 12-year, which is the same in this one, 78% corn, 10% rye, 12% malted barley. So they have components that are the same. Actually, they have three components that are the same. 21% Ontario, 100% corn, 12-year, 15% Indiana, 7-year, the 51% rye. But this one has 8% Tennessee, 17-year. So it has 17-year Dickel in this one. So the three middle components of this one that encompass about 60% of the blend are all in Discovery 8 with the addition of the 95.5 rye. All right, let's go into 7 here. Yeah, just don't dig 7 off the nose. Oh, no, 8 is delicious. Gonna pour a little more 8 in here. Okay. They definitely rhyme. Whereas 8 veers in a direction I like. 7 just kind of meanders and veers off course. Gosh, for being so little Dickel in there, I can smell the 8% Dickel. I think I got a deer sneaking up behind me over here. I have a family of deer. They're somewhere close. Oh no, the 8. 8 destroys it on the nose. Yeah. No. 7 comes off as flat compared to what this 8 is. This 8's really good. I'm a fan of this. No, the 8 brings the sweetness that wasn't on the 7. No, the 8's good. The 8's good. Would I recommend you get it? $145, stretching the price. I'd recommend it though. I'd say get it. It's probably not worth a backup. I think that's probably where I'll draw the line on the 8. This will be a one and done for me, but I will appreciate the 8 where the 7 I'm just biding time with. So interesting how the Dickel on the nose comes across on the 7. All right. One last taste for the 8. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's just got like a rock candy sweetness to it. I think I said Jolly Rancher earlier. No, that's good. That's a good sweet treat. So, all right, Redemption, Discovery 8. If this was a bummer, I'd have probably been real skeptical of number 9, coming off of 5, 6, 7. But back on track. Good job, Bardstown. Thanks for joining, everybody. Catch you later. Goodbye, whiskey friends.